This is 15 things you never knew about Cobra Commander. Because we probably can get into who would win a fight between Cobra Commander and Cobra. And I think it's hands down, it's Cobra. But Cobra Commander wouldn't die, and then he would shake his fist. And
you think Cobra is part of Cobra?
You feel like that's
Would he be part of... He wouldn't be a G.I. Joe.
He wouldn't, right? He would be a rogue G.I. Joe? Well, Sergeant Slaughter was the closest thing they had in G.I. Joe that would be somebody that was kind of rogue.
Yeah.
So, that's a good question.
What if they pulled his mask off and it was like, oh, it's old man Cobra, just like I thought so. No, we never figured it out when you meddling kids.
Oh, man, we forgot about the stop or my mom will shoot.
Hey, look, we're up to 10 viewers, folks.
Right.
We're doing something correct. Way to go.
They're all bots.
Way to go. Thank you. Those are all bots. Yes. Buy boner pills and ball shavers from us.
Yeah, boy. All right, that's in the next segment. We're going to demonstrate.
We need some of that sweet ball deodorant money. All right, so yeah, here's some...
Cobra Commander. Tell us about Cobra Commander.
Yes, he's from Comic Book Resources, CBR.com. 15 things you never knew about Cobra Commander. Number 15.
Christmas edition.
Yeah, there it is. There is more than one Cobra Commander. That's right. When we talk about it, we need to clarify who it is. Started off as one guy, but then there's been more than one. I noticed they had different hoods, different masks, but I didn't know they were actually different people. For instance, in the UK, a military series called Battle Action Force featured a terrorist organization called the Red Shadows, led by Baron Ironblood. So I think that's who he was based on. So yeah, apparently there was more than one. He was like Doink the Clown. He was based on William F. Buckley. I don't know if that's interesting or not, but that's who he was.
Who is William F. Buckley?
William F. Buckley was created by Larry, and he described him as someone who's in love with the sound of his own voice. Specifically, William F. Buckley was an influential conservative author who started the National Review magazine in 1955 and hosted the debate star show Firing Line.
Like Morgan Freeman. Ever since I was a young boy, I've always enjoyed the sound of my own voice.
Here's one that's completely random. He was a used car salesman. I think, is this a work? Did you gimmick this for me to Google it and find something to see if I'd read it? Most people think his past is a mercy, but some facts have been revealed. A few stories contradict each other, but one has in the comics shortly after Cobra Commander was created in '84. We found the origin of Snake Eyes as a young man who became Cobra's leader. Started out as the evilest of men, a used car salesman. The future Cobra Commander was an ordinary man until he suffered a family death. The death caused him to use his skills of persuasion and manipulation to get revenge and organize an army. Holy shit, I want to see that movie.
Yeah.
That is like falling down on steroids. It's like, I'm trying to sell a car here. Oh, man, sorry what happened to your wife. I'm going to start a militia and take over the world. Yeah. That's a big leap.
Not a bad guy.
That's a big leap.
Interesting.
Are you trying to start hashtag Cobra was right?
I just want to get my story out, guys. Come on, help me.
How do you like the Oldsmobile?
My voice sounds like this because I was punched in the throat by G.I. Joe. I'll get you, Joe. Hashtag
Cobra was
I'll get you, Joe.
Oh, man. He was unmasked one time. And yeah, he is literally, it looks like he did turn into a snake. He had a ponytail, sunglasses, and a mustache. So Steven Seagal was Cobra Commander. Cobra Commander's brother had the different hood, which was basically that looked like he had the cocktail napkin over his head with the Cobra logo. Apparently that was his brother.
Oh, that wasn't Legs Egg Cobra Commander.
Nope. Tu Hermano de Cobra Commander. That's right.
That's good sense.
Cobra Commander and Snake Eyes were friends. I guess that kind of.
I mean, come on, guys.
Cobra, Snake. That's a little. I'm telling you, this feels worked, but I'm gonna keep rolling with it. We're gonna ride till the wheels fall off on this list.
You boys can't get along.
You don't know Cobra Commander like I do.
Get out of my house.
You don't know Snake Eyes like I do. He doesn't say a lot, but he's real.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Snake Eyes also lost a family member in a car crash by a drunken driver. The driver was the brother of the man who would become Cobra Commander.
Matthew Broderick.
Oh, my God. Oh, this is a family affair. Cobra Commander also had a son. Yeah, I don't think that's a surprise because something tells me that a charismatic leader like that, he's going to be getting some action.
I mean, snakes procreate. Like, they do that thing.
You know why they call me Cobra Commander? Take an unzip here. Pull back the flaps and the cobra will hiss.
Okay. Wow. And then immediately like.
Oh, wait, no, I was hoping for that other button.
Pull back the flaps and the cobra will hiss.
Totally Ishtar. Speaking of horror movies.
Ishtar.
Goodness.
Cobra Commander did leave Cobra eventually. I wonder if he lost the rights to his name.
It's like, damn it, I want to start a new army, but they got the good name.
Danny Stallone.
No one's going to listen to just Commander. How come you get to be Commander? I'm Cobra Commander.
Oh, we have the rights to that name. He did. One of the versions of him did die. Looks like he did take a shot to the noggin. So his son Billy was injured and then put him in a coma. He was in the White House. Got there. Cobra Commander is Yosemite Sam. What?
What?
When you think of Cobra Commander on the 80s animated series, you probably think of a psychotic madman given to commanding large forces and screaming speeches to his minions. That probably reminds you of Adolf Hitler. In fact, the show's writers recently revealed that they thought of him more of Yosemite Sam. It makes sense. Like Yosemite Sam, Cobra Commander talked tough and had a lot of dangerous weapons, but always lost really bad. He had a lot of crazy schemes, like trying to hide shrunken Cobra troopers in Christmas presents and carving his face into the moon with the laser.
We've all been there. You know,
We get it.
Friday
I thought
night,
about it.
It
Saturday.
seems like a good idea at the time.
Saturday.
That was awesome because I didn't realize that's inspired in the animated Tick Chairface Chippendale. Try to carve his name into the moon, and the moon just said CHA forever. And they stuck to that gimmick, so every episode later on, you always saw the moon that said Cha. So good job sticking to the gimmick. I didn't know it was inspired by Cobra Commander.
I'm learning so
He
much
did have
today.
a Back to the Future storyline. Cobra Commander was in the future. Since G.I. Joe and Transformers, both owned by Hasbro, the two worlds have always been connected. In '86, the original Transformers had an episode with a not-so-hidden G.I. Joe connection that involved Cobra Commander.
Yeah.
In Season 3, Only Human, a crime lord named Victor Drath, decided to get rid of the Autobots and turn to a mysterious man named Old Snake.
Yeah.
I ain't falling
You remember
for
that episode?
No, I don't remember it, but that's awesome.
Yeah. You knew it was a Transformers Cobra. You knew it was a Transformers G.I. Joe crossover because of the music. Whenever there was like non-diegetic music that they were dancing to, it was always that one song that was on both shows. It's like da 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 da.
I know what you're talking about.
Every time Blaster played, that was the music they played.
Like Selena. Come on la flor. And then they're like, it's a crossover, mija. Yeah,
It's a crossover. Enjoy it. Come on la flor. Cobra sings Come on la flor.
Oh my god.
Bitty bitty ban ban. Bitty bitty ban ban. You will dance. Cobra says dance.
That's good that they were merging universes back then, but they wouldn't commit fully to the bit. He described of having led a large organization at one point, try to yell Cobra before having a coughing fit.
Right. Yeah, I remember that episode. Cobra, la, 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 la.
I get verklempt from all the terrorism.
you guys go and talk about yourself. I can look this up.
All right, what's left?
3 more. He only pretended to be a coward, which I took him more of like a Ric Flair. He'd talk crap and then he would lose and then beg off, but then he'd wait and do the old Charles Cabretti right to the jewels.
Gotcha.
So I never took him as that. He looked like a KKK leader. We'll skip that one.
Too easy. Too easy. Too easy.
Oh, the views just spiked
Sir,
on YouTube.
Just because you changed the color of your hood.
Yeah, exactly. And the number one Cobra Commander fact: Cobra conquered a city in real life, IRL.
Real elf.
In the comics, the town of Springfield has always been identified with Cobra. In '83, revealed Cobra's origin in the small town where a pyramid scheme trapped the townspeople in the terrorist organization. But it was in 2015 when the town of Springfield hosted the official G.I. Joe Collectors Convention, an awesome and sinister publicity stunt. Cobra Commander cosplayer met with Mayor Michael Houston and presented him with the key to the city and pledged Springfield to Cobra. That's the first victory Cobra has made out in our world, at least as far as we know.
I'm going to get a tattoo. I'm leaving right now. Go into the closest tattoo shop.